Welcome back to the show. Today my friend Matt came on and gave me some Would You Rather questions. He's got a lot of good ones, so we had a lot of fun discussing those, and in the second half, I gave Matt a few and gave him the results of polls based on those questions. So it was a lot of fun. I think I say that every week, but it was a lot of fun. Interesting conversation. 10 out of 10 would do again. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here it is. Okay, Matt.
What's up, Jay?
We're doing it.
We're doing the pod.
Oh my God. Thanks for being here.
This is one of my dreams come true.
Your dream, it's my dream.
I know, right?
So let's just get started right away.
All right, we're here.
So I'm sure I said this in the intro. I don't know. I haven't recorded it yet, but we're doing some Would You Rather questions.
Yes, this is one of my favorite games. So we work together.
Yeah, we do.
And I shared my love of the Which Would You Rather games with you. And we went through some at work, and that was kind of the idea to do a podcast about it.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I was so excited because I've done Would You Rather, but like just the three you gave us, I was like, they just ruined my night because I thought I would never be able to make those decisions.
Yeah. And the idea is like, you have like a really good group of people that can also like analyze it, because you don't want people just like to tell you like, oh, okay, like this is probably what I would do. Yeah. Or the worst person, which is like, I would do neither. It's like, that's not the game.
You got to decide.
You have to pick one. Yeah. So, I like to overanalyze Which Would You Rathers and really like go through like, okay, like you have to pick one of these, like which would it be and why? So I appreciated that you went through it. You went through the games.
I love talking through it. So you're not going to give me ones that I've heard before, right?
Well, I figure we'd probably start with one of like some classic ones.
Okay.
That we've already gone through. And then I got a couple of new ones.
Well, let's get right to it. Give me one of the classics.
Okay. So one of the classics is would you rather always have wet socks or always have Cheetos dust on your fingers at all times?
Yeah, that's a tough one. Wait, you already have your answer, right?
Yeah.
And you never changed it?
So my answer is different than what most people do.
Okay.
I always go with wet socks.
But why?
So wet socks are inconvenient and feel terrible, obviously. Like it's a gross feeling. And I think most people think that that's a gross feeling. But like, I don't think people think, and so most people, they always say Cheetos dust on their finger because the feeling of wet socks is like so gross. You gotta think eventually like you're gonna get over that feeling. But like just the professional and intimate impact that having Cheetos dust on your finger at all times, like you can't have a solid relationship. You probably couldn't hold down a job.
I don't know. So you have to have wet socks on the entire, like for your whole life?
Always.
You don't think that ruins any of that?
Not at the same level, I think.
I mean, I think the benefits of Cheeto dust on the fingers are like the flavoring in all the food that you're cooking.
Yeah. So that is another part of it. I mean, you essentially constantly have a snack right in front of you.
Yeah. So what would happen if you had the Cheeto dust on your fingers, you lick it off like most people would, or suck it off.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say.
Suck it off only on Jay's podcast.
Does the Cheeto dust just come back? Is it like the Santa Claus where he shaves his beard?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that's more fun already than wet socks, because there's nothing good about wet socks.
Yeah, there's no upside to wet socks
other than just adapting to it, and it's not so.
And that's
obvious.
not an upside. That's just like it. Yeah. You eventually like get used to it, maybe.
And then maybe you could do the same thing with Cheeto dust, though. You could, I mean, everything you own would have Cheeto dust on it.
Every single thing, everything that you touch.
But that's a great conversation piece.
Yeah. All right, I got another one for you.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather have balls dangling from your chin or a penis for your nose? So you're not allowed to, like, you've got a beard, obviously.
Yeah.
But.
So it would cut, would it?
I mean, that's balls.
Important. How old are the balls?
I mean, they're I would say just like whatever normal. I would say they're normal.
Whatever
balls.
age I am, it's like a
Yeah.
duplicate.
Right. It's a duplicate. Yeah.
Okay.
But they're there. And so I think a lot of people think like, oh, well, I could grow a beard. No. Like, I mean, they're there. They're balls hanging from your chin.
People are going to see them.
Yeah. Or you have a penis for your nose.
But how does that work? Do you still have like nostrils? Or is it just one nostril?
Yeah. Think of it like your nose is like pretty normal. And then like the tip of your nose just kind of like keeps going down.
Okay, but when you pee, does it come out the nose too?
No.
Okay. How big is it? Same. Like,
This is going to be the weirdest podcast that you've done yet, I think.
I'm happy about it. So, would it interfere with me eating?
Oh, yeah, probably.
I'm going to say balls in the chin then.
I mean, they're going to hurt.
Why are they going to hurt? Oh, is it going to feel... Will I get the same feeling if somebody punches me in the chin?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't say that.
They're balls. What do you want me to say?
But part of the reason that hurts so much is because of where they're connected to. But if they're connected to your chin, that's different. Is it not?
No, you'd feel them.
Okay. I didn't get that part in the beginning. I don't get hit a lot in the face, though.
It's true.
I'm still going to say balls. What is yours? I gotta say, I'd like to see you with a penis for a nose.
Yeah, I feel like if you had balls hanging from your chin, like that would pass as like some sort of like growth. Like, you know, like it would look...
That's true.
Yeah, it would look weird. Like people would like... But it would look weird enough to where like people would see it and then glance away really quick.
And they feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
Like, don't stare.
Yeah, but if you had a penis hanging from your nose, like that looks like a penis.
And even if people didn't think it was a penis, they go, but it looks like a penis.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd probably go with balls hanging from the chin also.
Okay.
All right, I got a new one for you.
Okay.
All
This
right.
is a brand new one?
This is a brand new one.
Never before heard?
They're just going to get slightly weirder and like maybe more offensive as we go.
Okay, good. That's perfect. That's what
All
I'm
right.
looking for.
So you are going to a company Halloween party,
Okay.
and you have two options as far as what you're going to wear to this costumed Halloween party. You are either A, Mr. Manhattan from Zack Snyder's The Watchmen.
I haven't seen The Watchmen.
I'll let you Google it while I'm telling you the
Okay,
second one.
I'm looking it up right now.
Or you come as Barack Obama in full blackface.
All right, here I'm looking it up right now. Who am I looking up?
So you're looking up Mr. Manhattan,
Mr. Manhattan, The Watchmen.
yeah, from The Watchmen.
Get my initial reaction. Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what would be wrong with that?
So I'm assuming that you've got Safe Search on.
Oh, is he naked?
He's completely naked.
Okay.
With blue peen.
Yeah, but look at this body.
Yeah, he's very ripped. He's in great shape. So essentially, you'd be like Blue Man Group, but you would be stark
No
naked.
pants on. What's the
So you're
size of his?
well. So it'd be you.
Oh, that's right. Because I'm playing him. I'm not actually him. Got it.
So
Okay.
you are coming to a company Christmas party. I'm sorry, Halloween party.
Yeah.
You are completely naked. You have painted yourself blue.
So I'm not even in the shape that he's in. I'm just in whatever shape
Yeah,
I'm in.
Yeah, it's a Halloween costume.
Or
You are not becoming him. You are dressing up as him as a character.
oh god, or Barack Obama in blackface.
Yeah, which is-
I am in blackface.
Which is offensive.
Thank you for letting me know. I wasn't sure. Yeah, there's no way I could do the blackface though.
So you would come to a company party completely naked.
How do you justify coming as Barack Obama? Could you?
I think. Oh man, now I have to answer the question too.
Yeah, because
I didn't think about that.
at least, well, do you have to say the whole time?
I think okay. So if you come That's incredibly offensive. Like by all standards, like that is an offensive thing to do.
Yeah.
And that is,
You're going to be on the news.
Yeah.
You're going to be on blogs.
yeah. You'll probably be asked to leave.
Yeah. You probably won't get a job again.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
But if you come naked to your company Halloween party,
You might be in jail.
yes, that's straight up illegal.
Oh, that's true. But you go to jail, you get out of jail,
Yeah.
you go back to normal life.
As a registered sex offender.
Well, that's also true.
Yeah. So
Do people have cameras at these parties, or you got to leave your phone at the door?
No. It's a normal Halloween party.
Oh no! Well, you know what?
No one's like making special accommodations for you. You showed up.
Could I ask them to? All right, everyone, put their phones away. I'm entering.
I guess you could try that. But more likely than not, people are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh,
All right. Well, did you decide?
gosh, dang!" I would probably do Barack Obama only because, and I just so we're clear here, I do find that to be incredibly offensive, and there is a lot of like historical reasons as to why that is absolutely terrible thing to do. But we're playing Which Would You Rather, and I don't have the option to choose neither.
That's true.
I have to choose the fact that like I'm not coming naked to a company.
Do you think you'd be able to talk your way out of it? Like,
Yeah.
do you think you could come up with a story of why it wasn't offensive or why it was okay?
I think you play ignorant. You probably just like play dumb, like, oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Like, I thought it was respectful.
Yeah, something like that.
And then they're like, we thought you were smart.
So I got another one for you.
Okay.
How do you think this is going so far?
I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay.
If you're having a lot of fun, then that's all that matters.
It's different because like, you know, when we're in the office, it's a little bit more like organic.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm kind of like rapid firing right now, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one actually came from a friend of mine. His name is Mason. Mason Drum. He's having a baby in like 2 days. He's really just waiting right now for his baby to
Really?
come out.
Well,
All right.
congratulations, Mason.
So this one's kind of deep, I think. I think it's deep. So would you rather die right now with the certainty of an afterlife, or live an incredibly happy and successful 60 more years? But when you die, there's the uncertainty that exists today.
Oh, wait, say that one more time.
Okay. So would you rather die right now with the absolute certainty that there is an afterlife, or live an incredibly happy and successful 60 more years? But when you die, there is the same uncertainty that exists today.
Well, what is the afterlife like, though?
I'd probably say in this scenario, and I don't know, this is from him, I'm assuming he's meaning like heaven, like utopia. The certainty that there is a utopia.
So I die today, and that would then...
Yeah, you die today and you immediately go to utopia.
Well, that sounds incredible.
Or you live another 60 years here on Earth, and there might be utopia. Or there might be like, who knows? I mean, like, you know.
Well, if today is not a utopia and never will be, and you're saying I can die today and get to that, that seems like the obvious answer. Maybe?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for this one yet. So I knew we were doing this podcast today, and so I texted some of my friends that we do a lot of these games together, and I asked them for that, and that was one he sent me, and I hadn't actually thought through it all yet. I mean, that's really hard. So I guess it goes into, you also have to decide right now, like, what do you it forces you to think a little bit harder about, like, how sure are you of like what's next?
Yeah. Or if you even care.
Or if you even care.
And what does an afterlife look like? What does utopia look like?
Mm-hmm. And is it so great you're willing to give up everything that you have right now to go to that?
Well,
right now, like this very instant? Or like, do you wait 60 years, having what is described here as an incredibly happy and successful 60 more years, which would put you at 90?
Yeah. 92.
So a long life and you're kind of like rolling the dice at the end, like to see what happens, which means it's either utopia or
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's scary.
Is it? Is nothing like that bad?
No, actually, I'm kind of okay with nothing because nothing is nothing.
Yeah.
That also means you're not feeling pain. There's just nothing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But if you're telling me for sure
100%.
that I can have something that will be better than what is now,
Yeah.
and that will last forever, I don't know. I think there need to be some more parameters on that one. Maybe.
All right, Mason. Tweet in right now, hashtag Jay's podcast. Tell us what you're thinking there.
We're live.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Live only in this apartment, but
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Mason. That's a really hard one.
I like it though. I just feel like there needs to be like one extra thing added to make it a little bit more difficult. At least for me. I don't know.
I mean, I'm stuck on it, but I also don't know how strongly I feel about like what's next, I guess. Which I think that's probably what the question made me think about more. I was like, well, how certain am I
About what's next in your life?
what's next after life, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you're like, if you're 99.9% sure that there's like an afterlife, then the answer is pretty simple. You'd wait it out 60 more years, and then you take that 0.1% chance that it's not. But if you're like 50-50, like, well, maybe there is, maybe there isn't.
That's true. That's what I'm more looking at because there is no guarantee. There's no guarantee.
Yeah.
You can feel very strongly about it, but until you die.
Yeah. It probably made me think, that question probably made me think more about like how certain I am about those things today than I had for having a long time at least.
Yeah. See, I didn't even look at it like that. I'm like, oh, sure thing. Let me just die.
Yeah. I was starting to think of the odds. I was like, well, am I 75% sure? Am I 80% sure?
Yeah.
Am I 50% sure?
And then if you die, do you have to like see your family and friends suffer because of that from your utopia?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
You're in utopia. I don't imagine there's a whole lot of like opportunities for remorse and guilt.
We don't have to see those dumb feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. You've left that. I don't. Yeah.
Those are for mere mortals.
Probably. All right. So I got one more. This is an oldie. And then we can do some of your stuff that you told me.
I have some ones that were sent through polls.
Okay. So this is one I've already told you before, but I like the idea. I like the walking through it a little bit. So it's, would you rather have, this is another naked one. This is kind of funny that I've had two naked ones.
Fine. I accept it.
So would you rather have super strength, like, lift a car over your head type super strength, but the only way you can use the super strength is if you strip down completely naked? That's how you activate your powers. Or would you rather have the ability to fly, but you can only fly if your eyes are closed?
Okay. We've talked through this one some.
Yes.
And I've gone back to it.
Okay.
Thinking again.
Tell me your
What would
thought
I do?
process.
Well, first of all, especially after talking about the first question, would I be arrested for that super strength?
Almost certainly.
Oh.
I mean, it depends on the context.
I'm lifting up a car, saving a woman and her baby.
Probably not. I bet people would think that's pretty admirable.
Even if they saw me strip down first and then pick up the car.
There'd be a little bit of panic at first, but then people would ultimately realize like, oh, like that's what's happening. But a more common situation would probably be, Jay, I've got to take this refrigerator up 3 flights of stairs. Can you help me? Because you've got super strength and you're at my apartment complex and you're completely naked holding a refrigerator on your back going up the stairs. That would probably freak some people out. But unfortunately, that's a much more likely scenario than someone...
Like saving somebody?
Yeah. Someone's got a car ran over.
I don't know. Maybe I'm a cop and that's what I do every day.
You could probably change your job to be a cop.
Be the naked cop.
You'd be the naked cop.
Do you think they'd accept that if I was a cop and I said, well, listen, I have super strength. Can I tell people?
Yeah.
Well, then I think maybe they'd accept that. I say, I'm saving lives. Just know I'm going to be naked around the city.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that. That's certainly part of it.
I feel like if I had a vlog where I talked about it and I was like, this is just who I am.
Yeah.
You need to accept me.
Yeah.
It's a small community of one, just me, but I'm different and you need to accept that. And now I'm a cop. I'm out here to save your life.
You could do all those things.
All right. But flying, but only with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
But I can fly anytime I want.
Mm-hmm.
I can fly right now sitting down
Right.
with my eyes closed.
Right.
How fast do I fly?
Probably faster than you could run.
So if I close my eyes right now and I wanted to fly, would I just shoot up to the ceiling here?
No, I feel like you could you could guide it. Like, so you could like open your eyes and like see what's going on around you and then like close your eyes and then have to like remember it. So I think it would be like, so let's say you're here in your studio
Yeah.
and you like look around a little bit and then like you close your eyes and now you've got to like run somewhere. Like you've got to run around.
Okay. Oh. So,
Yeah.
oh.
So I want you to like, visually, don't do this right now, but like visually close your eyes,
Okay.
shut them, and then think, how confident would you be running to your bathroom right now?
Fairly confident. I mean, I live here.
But faster than you normally run.
Oh, not confident at all. But is that how fast I'll be always when I fly? You know, I can walk around my apartment with my eyes closed and I'd be fine. Can I not fly that slow?
I don't know. Yeah, probably. I guess you could fly slow.
Okay. Because I could fly around the city and I'd probably be fine with my eyes closed if I was slow. And then I open my eyes and I start to fall. And that's how I land, right?
Yeah.
Not by falling, but I kind of judge it that way.
Yeah. So I guess the solution would be is like you could do like a lot of like, open your eyes and you're falling for a little bit. You get your bearings and you close your eyes again and you start flying again.
I think
That is dangerous though.
that is dangerous. I think I'm not that comfortable naked where I'd want to be naked all the time.
Yeah.
Or feel like in order to help somebody, I had to be naked.
Right.
So I'd probably choose flying because it'd be a cool party trick. At the very least, it'd be a cool party trick. If I really needed to fly, I could figure it out.
Yeah.
And I could also practice it without feeling too uncomfortable.
That's probably what I would choose also.
Okay.
Although it doesn't allow you to like use it so if you had super strength, in theory, like in the worst case scenario, like you could use it with reckless abandon. Like you could use it to its fullest potential.
Yeah,
But like you would never be able to fly it at the fullest potential
that's true.
unless you're like over, the Pacific Ocean and you like can just
But then you don't even get to enjoy the view. It's just darkness.
Or you could go like way up high and then just like be cool, like falling for stories.
That's true. It'd be... Yeah, you just fly up to airplanes and then fall down with skydivers.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like you'd eventually get pretty good at it, right?
Yeah. Your eyes would be closed.
I'd probably still go with flying. Yeah, I'd go with flying.
Okay. Or you have like your own world where you're just naked all the time. At least at home. Like I want to rearrange my apartment right here and I'm just like walking around naked and just moving things around.
But like, I mean, what do you have in your house that like is so heavy and you just like need to move it all the time?
Couches.
Yeah.
A Galaga machine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I want to move the refrigerator.
Yeah.
I don't really have that much, but
No, I'd probably go with the flying.
yeah. Okay. Well, let me give you some of these poll questions I found.
Okay.
Took screenshots of several. So I think I got 75 questions in.
Do we need to take a brief break for our sponsors?
No, because we don't have any sponsors yet.
Hey, everyone that's listening to the show right now, we are seeking sponsorships. If you are interested in activating a young audience here in the Oklahoma City area and beyond, because this is not regional by any means, This is this is an international podcast. Call us today at what's the number to call if we're interested in sponsoring?
Probably shouldn't give out my number, right?
Probably not.
555.
Find us on Instagram.
Okay. You ready for this first one?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, thank you for that. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of calls
Yeah.
or messages on Anchor.fm or iTunes.
You can be the exclusive sponsor.
You can get it on the ground floor.
What's the new name? You changed the name, right?
It's miscellaneous important stuff.
You can be the exclusive sponsor. Miscellaneous important stuff. Brought to you by Jay.
Yeah, right now I am the sponsor.
Yeah.
The only sponsor. Okay. Would you rather be rich and ugly or poor and very attractive?
Well, I'm already one of those things.
Now, which one is it? And by the way, let me say, so I have percentages here.
Yeah.
And there were about 425,000 people who answered this.
425,000 people answered it. So I'm going to guess that 80% of people said ugly and rich.
Okay. Now, what would you say?
Well, I think people probably underestimate what like the word ugly means. Like when I'm thinking ugly, I'm thinking like a bridge troll, like a really like hard to look at person.
Okay.
And I don't think people realize like how many perks they get from being like super attractive. Like there's a lot of like good things that happen from being like just a generally healthy and attractive looking person.
Sure. You can almost have an income just from being.
Yeah.
Well, you actually can have.
Yeah,
An
you can have an income from, and just like life in general is easier. But I can't think of anything in life that would come easier by being attractive that you couldn't cover up with money. So I'm going to say really rich and ugly.
Okay. Now, what'd you say? What'd you guess for the percentages?
I guess 80% of people would want to be ugly and rich.
Okay, and you're in that category.
And I'm in the
You
category.
kind of knocked it, and then you were like, but I'd rather be rich and ugly.
Yeah, I'd rather be rich and ugly.
Okay. So here it is. Rich and ugly, 35%.
What?
Yeah. 35%.
People would rather be
Poor and very attractive.
poor and very attractive.
Which I don't remember what I put. I wish it would show the answer. I don't remember what I put, but it doesn't surprise me. That's kind of the world we live in now, right? At least in the US.
I guess. Man, I'm shocked right now.
Love it.
People would rather look attractive.
But be poor. But you said yourself that there are other benefits that you're poor, but not really.
Yeah. I mean, you're poor, but you can get away with a lot because you're attractive.
Yeah. And you could you can have things given to you. It's not an income, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, that's crazy to me. I just feel like you can affect the world much more with a lot of money than you can with a lot of like beauty.
Do you think everyone's that worried about affecting the world?
I guess not. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I'm kind of shocked still. You said, "Oh, it can't make sense." I was like, "No, I'm just like still wrapping my head around this." That's crazy.
I don't know, but maybe the hard part is defining what ugly is.
Yeah, I wish you gave a picture.
Yeah. If you said you can either look like this and be rich or look like this and be poor, which one? They didn't give me a picture.
Yeah. I'm thinking of like the goblin from the Labyrinth.
But that's not even
Haggard.
real.
That's like my spectrum of like the 1 to 10.
It's next level.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather have $10 million
Okay.
or true love? And before you answer, what do you think other people said?
I definitely think people went with true love.
Okay. And you? Being the businessman you are?
I would also go with true love. $10 million. I'm assuming it's not like $10 million and you have like the option of having love. Like it's you do not have true love. Like,
That's a good question.
I'm assuming it is one or the other. You are incapable of having both.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna assume the same thing now.
So I'm going to go true love.
All right.
It also, like, basically it caps at 10 million. I still have a lot of potential underneath 10 million. Like, I could get 9 million. That doesn't mean I got 10 million, but I've got 9
That's
million.
true. You're not poor.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say like you're poor but you also have true love. But even still, even if it was like poor with true love or like rich and you don't have true love, I'd definitely go true love. I'm married. Shout out Samantha Farley. She's at home listening to this right now, I'm sure. Well, not
Because we're live. Because we're live.
Yeah, I would definitely go with true love. What about you?
I'd go true love.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love $10 million, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 10 million. I mean, that's fine. That's cool, you know, but like once you'd have it, you'd be like, this is cool for a little bit. And then you'd be like, yeah, well, I'm lonely.
All right, well, let's move on to a more difficult one.
Well, what was the percentage?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot all about that.
Wait, can I guess?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 85% of people said they wanted true love.
You are wrong, sir.
What am I?
It is 64%.
Said they wanted true love?
Yeah. Which is still a lot, but yeah.
I mean, that's not like the overwhelming majority that I thought it would be.
36% said they'd rather have $10 million.
Those are people that have been burned.
Yeah. That's a lot of people that have been burned.
You know,
That's 127,215 people that have been burned.
I'll make a case for them really quick.
Okay.
True love does not mean it's reciprocated. Right?
I think it does. Is that
You do?
Yeah. It's
'Cause
not a
I-
great feeling if you are in love with somebody. And
I know,
they
but
go,
haven't you heard?
You're all right.
Haven't you heard people say like, "Oh, this X individual was the love of my life," and when they say the love of my life, like it means it didn't work out, and that they're still hung up on
That's
it.
true.
Could that be your true love?
No.
No. It has to be reciprocated.
I would think so. To me, true love. How's that true love?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking for these people right now that said they would rather have money than true love. Is these people have had true love and it was broken and they're hung up on it.
Or is it just that they fell in love, but it didn't work out? Doesn't mean they had true love.
I guess that's
Maybe
true.
you have, if they had true love and that person
So
died.
you think true love is a two-way street?
Yeah.
It has to have. You can't truly love someone if they don't truly love you back.
I think, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
But
I'll accept that.
thinking about it now, I believe that maybe some of those people had it. That person passed away for whatever reason.
Yeah,
And they're like, don't want to do it again.
that's fair.
Give me that 10 million.
That's fair. It's also fair.
Like, already been there.
Yeah, I don't know about 36%, but yeah, that's fair. That's a fair. That is a scenario that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This one's interesting. If you could travel through time, where would you go? The past or the future? Right? There's so many ups. There's so much upside to either one. I think.
Yeah. And so you get to travel back, right? Like, so you go in the future or you go in the past and you
Yeah.
come back.
Wherever, yeah, you can come back to the present. This is just like going on a vacation to the past or the future.
Okay.
Except the future, very uncertain.
Yeah.
Past, you're like, well, we've already read about that.
So the future, you go in the future, you can probably collect a lot of information, take it back,
That's true.
and you can do stuff with that information. And the past, you can go like change the past, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say yes.
I could kill baby Hitler,
You could.
which is another which would you rather question.
Which there actually is another question in here that has to do with Hitler. But
As a
we'll
baby?
get to that.
Okay.
I don't think as a baby.
Okay. Oh man. I would probably go to the future.
Okay, why?
So I like the idea of being able to take information and then like act on that information. But I don't like the idea of like going backwards to do that. Like that, I don't know why that feels more cheating. They're both cheating, but the other one feels like more cheating because it's like, well, I've already lived this life. So then I'm like going back and erasing the life that I've lived and replacing it with something else that then I don't actually get to live. Because I go back to the present time, right?
Yeah.
I make a change and then I go into the present and like all this stuff happened that I wasn't actually a part of.
But what if it's just going back to like the 1800s just to experience it?
No, that sounds terrible. Why, what would happen in the 1800s that I would want to experience?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Other than dysentery.
Well, have you ever wanted to experience that?
No,
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
I mean, I could see going in the past of like the 50s or 60s, you know?
20s?
Yeah, I could do the 20s. I think anything before that, I probably have no desire to do.
Yeah. It'd be great if you could do both. You know?
I think that's the other side of I would do neither is well, I want both.
No, I'm not even thinking of would you rather anymore. I'm just thinking at some point in time where you could just like go as a vacation.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to the past.
Right.
This year. Last year we went to the future. We're going to go to the past.
Yeah. And you could just experience it and that's just part of
the future of travel.
Yeah.
Really. I'm starting that business.
All the ugly millionaires are able to do that.
Okay. Would you rather eat nothing but ketchup for a month or eat nothing but mustard for a month?
That's not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be.
No, but I'm interested in the percentages on this one. So I just want to know what category you fall into.
Oh, wait, what was the percentage on the last one?
Oh, did I not say that again?
I'm going to guess, hold on. I'm going to guess that 55% of people go to the future. I think I'm in the majority, but barely.
Get this. This is why this one was so intriguing. 50-50.
Straight up 50-50.
Yeah.
Not even a small.
They didn't do like decimals. I mean,
Okay.
I'm sure it's a little bit off, but
Yeah.
Actually the future is a little bit higher as far as votes. 158,677 said future.
Okay. I'm with them on the future.
Okay, so you are in the majority.
I'm going to take that information from the future, go back to the present time, use that information to my advantage, and then live that life.
Okay. And you are one of the millionaires. One of the ugly millionaires.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You already forgot.
No, wait, I'm not an ugly millionaire. No, I found true love.
No, but before that, you were going to be ugly and rich.
No, yeah, you're right.
See,
You're right.
you thought about being attractive and poor, but you were like, no.
Nah, fuck that.
No, I love money.
Wait, can you cuss on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do whatever you want. There are very few people listening to this right now.
Shout out Kathy Farley. She's going to listen to this when I share it on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's going to be very offended that I said the F word, but it's okay.
I'm not bleeping it out. This is what it is.
We're raw here.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing but ketchup for a month or nothing but mustard.
I'm going to go with mustard. And I think that is in the minority. I think most people would do ketchup to the tune of 60%.
Oh, I mean, you are right about it being ketchup being the majority, but it's 82%.
Whoa, 82%.
You are one of the 18% of losers out there. That
Oh
would
my
eat
God.
mustard for a month.
That's crazy.
Actually,
to
I
me.
like mustard a lot.
I would much prefer mustard.
But I guess it depends on what kind of mustard. If it's just yellow mustard, I don't know. I might do ketchup.
I mean, that's the thing though. Mustard has more options.
Yeah, I like spicy mustard. I like honey mustard.
Are you aware that it's a thing in Chicago that if you put ketchup on your hot dog, like that is what that's like what kids do. Like when there's a certain age,
What?
there's a certain age that, especially like I know in like Chicago culture, but even like beyond that, that if you put ketchup on your hot dog, or really in general, like use ketchup other than like dipping French fries in, it's like that's what kids do.
It sounds so normal though. Isn't that what? It's a normal condiment?
It is a thing up there. And I mean, we probably have a listener right now that's from Chicago that might disagree with this statement, but I've got some family that live in Chicago and like that was a big thing. It's like ketchup on your hot dog. I was like, ketchup on your hot dog? Like, what are you, 5 years old? I was like, what?
I've never heard that.
It's a normal condiment. Like you go like mustard, ketchup, like those are like
Those are the two top dogs.
Yeah, if you had to list 5 condiments that go on a hot dog, probably 3 of the 5 would be ketchup. Like that's the thing. No, it's a thing. That's a thing.
Wow.
I swear.
Learning so much.
People put ketchup on their eggs.
I've done that.
Were you 5?
Yeah. I'm still 5 actually. Let's see. Do you talk to yourself? This is just a yes or no. They mixed yes or no's in there. It's not really would you rather, but
Yeah, I talk to myself.
Well-
and I would say I'm in the majority
yeah,
with 90% of people.
very close on this one. It was 87%.
Okay.
Um,
That means that 13% of people are lying.
yeah, I would agree with that. Would you rather pee glass shards or cry glass shards?
Oh man. Dang. Okay, so my knee-jerk reaction was to cry them.
Why?
Cause it just sounds like so painful to like pass glass through my urethra.
Pass glasses.
But thinking about it for like a half a second, one seems like it would cause like irreparable damage to my eyes that would affect like my day-to-day life. Like I would, you would lose a lot of your ability to see. You couldn't like, you'd probably lose vision, right? You're crying glass shards.
I think it depends on how hard you're crying.
I'm a crier.
Well, that is something to consider. Can you not cry anymore? You're
Ever
not going to be
again?
able to not pee anymore.
No, I've got certain triggers that make me cry.
Well, you're going to pee every day though.
Yeah. So is it like from here on out, like every time I pee, it'll be like that?
Yeah.
Or is it like a one-time thing?
Yeah, every time you cry and every time you pee, like one or the other.
Oh, that changes it so much. Every single time.
Yeah. So do you just get used to it?
Yeah.
Peeing it every day?
I'd probably be crying. Yeah, you'd have to.
But what if you had like a real good cry and you go blind?
I mean, you'd have to take that risk. You'd have to.
You start holding back. You're like, oh, here it comes.
Yeah, you would avoid situations that you think would make you emotional.
Do you tell people? Like, would you say, I'm getting really emotional. I can't cry right now.
Yeah.
Please go away.
You'd have to.
How would that affect your marriage?
If I wasn't allowed to cry in front of her,
Yeah.
it's kind of like crying glass shards around Sam because she makes fun of me every time I cry, and it hurts like glass coming out of my eye.
While you're crying?
She makes fun of me while I'm crying. Yeah, because she knows my triggers. So one of my triggers. Do you cry? Are you a crier?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of my triggers is old people.
Like being around them?
No, like seeing old
One
people.
passes by?
Like seeing old people like sad or like something sad happens to old people. Like that always gets me. We were watching this really terrible movie. Are we almost out of time?
I'm checking. You just keep going.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. We're at 43 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I didn't set a timer. Yeah. No, finish your story though.
Okay. Yeah. Short story. Like, yeah, we're watching this really terrible movie. I want to say it was like The Extra Table or something. It's on Netflix. It has Anna Kendrick in it. And I like didn't catch on that this pothead old lady who was like, comic relief, like she's old, she smokes pot. And it turns out she was like smoking medical marijuana because she had cancer. And like at the end of the movie, like she's dead. And like, I guess I was on my phone or something. Like I didn't expect it to happen. And like next thing I know, like she's dead and she like bequeathed these items to these people. And like, I was a mess. I cried so hard. Like it was like a surprise, like old lady death. And it was so
Just
sad.
ruined you.
Oh my gosh. It killed me.
Your eyes would burn so much if you had.
I bawled. It was so bad. Give me like a sad puppy like any day. It would nothing but like an old person.
Really?
Yeah.
Puppies do nothing for you.
Nothing.
I'm going to find a puppy that does.
Yeah.
Well, I got one more for you.
Okay.
Even though we're already over, we'll end it on this one. Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
Oh man.
I had trouble with this one.
So the cause would give you some information? Maybe.
Yeah.
If you knew the cause was like a homicide or a car crash, you can infer that you died before your time.
True.
If the answer is, like in your sleep, you can reasonably assume that like, oh, well, I died at like an old age.
But you're not going to know that until
like-
you make the decision.
Yeah.
I want to know the cause.
Right. And the age, I don't know. Like, I mean, would that make you more like, it depends on what the age would be. Like, if it's older, like, it would probably make you a little bit more reckless because,
You know you're not going to die till...
yeah, you're not going to die. But if it was early, like, maybe you like give up on stuff. Like,
You see it coming, you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
like,
I got
if you-
3 months left.
yeah, we filled out our 401ks today. I probably would have picked a very different plan if I knew that I was dying at 40 as opposed to
That's
70, which
true.
is what I'm planning on for my 401k. Probably, I'm going to say I would want to know the age. So when I die,
Okay.
and I'm going to guess this is another 50-50 split.
Okay. I will tell you,
What were you?
I think the date of my death, because I thought if I knew the cause, let's say the cause was like plane crash. Every time I get on a plane, I'm going to say, is today the day?
You'd probably not get on a plane.
Yeah.
So would you control your own destiny at that point?
Good question.
Because at that point, you're like never getting on a plane.
Or, yeah, that's true. Maybe you somehow find it'd be like something would happen where you'd be on a plane.
Well, it'd be like some Final Destination stuff
Yeah.
where like the plane would actually crash into your apartment and kill you that way.
It just works out.
Yeah, I mean, it would be something.
Or you
like
get
that.
like knocked out
Yeah.
and they have to take you to the hospital and they put you on a plane
Right.
and then the plane crashes.
right.
So, yeah, I think I'd rather know the date. I want
Okay,
to know how much
that's
time
fair.
I have left. Okay.
So I said 50-50 on that.
Oh,
What's the
percentage. Forget that every time. It was actually the date, 34%,
What?
which is crazy to me.
Who was this poll with? Is this a Tumblr poll?
No. I mean, it's a website. I don't know. I can't say that it's a good poll. I don't know where they're...
How many people were polled?
for this one, it was a little over 200,000.
Dang. Okay, even if that's a bad poll, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I trust the data. Interesting.
Cause.
Wow. So people
They might
would-
not be analyzing it in the same way, though.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I'm a little, yeah. We're in the minority.
Yeah.
It's fine. Get over it.
That's crazy to me. People would rather know how they died as opposed to knowing when they died.
Knowing that it's coming. Like, say your death is by murder. You don't know when it's coming. You just know it's coming.
Oh my gosh, you'd be a wreck. Yeah, no, that'd be the worst.
For the
way to
rest
live
of your life, however long that is, you're thinking, this could be the day somebody kills me.
Yeah. I think like the more tragic your death, like the more of a nervous wreck you'd be. Because
Yeah.
it's like getting a Band-Aid ripped off. Like it's the anticipation. Like if you know, like, oh, like you're gonna die in a car wreck. Like, oh gosh, that would just be miserable.
Yeah. You could get really lucky and you could say, yeah, you die
Yeah.
in your sleep.
Right.
And you go, oh, great. I'll go
Life.
sleep.
Yeah. Life
anytime.
is easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always. All right, Matt. Well, thanks for coming on.
This is great. No, this is a lot of fun. This is everything I was hoping it would be.
Yeah. Actually, this really was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would do another one just like this if you want to get some more difficult ones and do it again.
Yeah, we need to. I need to come up. I was actually thinking of like more while we're doing it, and so we'll save that for episode 2.
Yeah, write them down. We'll
Yeah,
do
I
it
need
again
to-
soon.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
One
Matt.
last thanks to our sponsors, right?
Oh, yeah. Did you want to do another quick?
Yeah. I just want to thank our sponsor. They do such a great job of helping out the show, and if it weren't for sponsors, like we wouldn't be able to put on this show. And it's really such a great, commitment to the product. I really think everyone needs to go out and buy because it's really helped me. And yeah, I just want to thank one more time.
Oh, thank you so much, Matt. That's going to be a lot of help in the future. Thanks again to our sponsors. Thanks again to Matt. And we'll see you next time.
Out.
I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. If you or anyone you know knows of a sponsor who would like to fill in those blanks, let us know, and we'll see if we can make that happen. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week.